Hey, Kurt here, and I want to talk to you today about the top 3, possibly 4 misconceptions I hear about Shopify. And it drives me nuts when people may choose a different platform based on what's essentially misinformation or misunderstanding. And that's what I want to correct today. Because recently, I did a consulting call with a merchant. I was trying to help them decide between Shopify and some other platforms. And this is not uncommon. People on some old legacy architecture will call me up and say, hey, we're looking at a couple of platforms. You're the Shopify guy. Tell us, does it do X, Y, and Z? And later I followed up with them and I said, hey, which platform did you go with? And it hurt me to learn it wasn't Shopify. So I said, I'm curious, tell me why, I'd love to know. And they told me, and I realized, oh no, 2 of 3 of those reasons, total common misconceptions. So please, let me correct those. But it was too late, the damage was done. They had made their decision. So in this video, let's break those down. I'm gonna go hop in the car. All right, we're back in the car, on the road. The Sunday drive is back after a winter hiatus. Last year was my first time doing this. I didn't know what to expect, but it's gotten some good feedback. I've had a lot of people who came up to me at Unite were like, oh yeah, I love the Sunday drive videos. What happened to the Sunday drive videos? All right, so fewer people who noticed that they disappeared, but definitely enough people that mentioned it where I said, all right, I'll keep doing it. Okay, those were my housekeeping items. Back to the topic at hand, the 3 top misconceptions about Shopify. So the one that I heard the most, and I've heard this myself, and it baffles me, is Shopify is bad at SEO. All right, number 1, what I hate about this statement is if you ask the simple follow-up question, how is it bad at SEO? You will very rarely get an answer beyond, well, it's just bad. At most, they'll be like, you robots.txt file? Like, what about the robots.txt file? I don't know. Sorry, I apologize for that impression. It was offensive. But, so yeah, I get this. It's bad at SEO. I think what's going on here is that a lot of Shopify's SEO options are just best practice configured out of the box. And any of your technical SEO, or rather a majority of it, is going to be handled by the theme. And the themes do a fine job. Slate framework out of the box covers most items for you. Wonderful apps like JSON LD SEO can ensure you've got your rich microdata snippets set up. But a lot of themes have that working right just from the beginning, from the get-go. There's great SEO apps out there if you want to add advanced configurations. But I don't get where this comes from. I think it's because other platforms are incredibly fiddly with their SEO, where Shopify takes a more prescriptive, we did the research because we are a giant billion-dollar organization where we have a seat at the table at the W3C, and we handled it for you, so don't worry about it. And that gets misinterpreted as, well, there's not lots of knobs and buttons and panels, therefore it must be bad at it. No, it handled it, it works. I have stores with tremendous organic traffic that would say otherwise. But that's what I want to know. The next time someone says, it's bad at SEO, could you tell me how it's bad at SEO? I also think that SEO gets used as a scapegoat. When someone's brilliant million-dollar overnight success business idea turns out to not be a brilliant million-dollar business idea, rather than accept, hey, maybe I needed to do that differently, it's easier on the ego to say, Shopify's bad at SEO, so it just didn't work. I didn't get the overnight automatic traffic that I expected because SEO. All right, so I have a love-hate relationship with SEO in that sense. 2, this is one I get a lot, is it's only for dropshippers. Shopify? You mean that dropshipping platform? No, I don't mean that dropshipping platform. Shopify works well with dropshipping. It's a good e-commerce platform for dropshipping. I will tell you right now, 99% of my clients are not just dropshipping stores. Very few are dropshipping stores because I work with big, really successful brands that have invested in brand growth and these wonderful products that solve unique pains or problems in people's lives. I don't see the dropshipping stores, and they don't come to me. I don't see them. So to me, it is flat out not a dropshipping platform. but I get it works well for drop shippers. And when you look online, all those the YouTube videos, all those info marketer courses around get rich quick, how I sell, $10,000 a day automatically on autopilot while sipping daiquiris, always mention Shopify and drop shipping. It goes back like to Tim Ferriss' 4-Hour Work Week. They're talking about, hey, this is one of the example businesses, e-commerce drop shipping Shopify. So it is part of like drop shipping internet marketer culture says you would use Shopify, and you should. But that does not mean Shopify is only for drop shipping and that it is mutually exclusive to it in some way. It simply happens to be one of the many things Shopify is good at. 3, you'll get rich overnight. I have seen this with people who are new to e-commerce and have unfortunately done the research with over-exuberant internet marketers as their mentors. They're like, all right, here's my goal. I'm going to sell, and this was a recent post I saw. I was like, I'm going to sell $5,000 a day worth of t-shirts from Printful. So it's print-on-demand t-shirts. And I figure you got to spend $2,000 a day on Facebook ads for that. So that's my plan. That's my business plan. Who could do that for me? Like, oh no. So no, you're not going to get rich overnight. This is not, a thing related to Shopify. This is not Shopify's fault. It just goes with part of that internet marketer culture and advertising and lifestyle businesses that popped up around it. In any business, you're not getting rich overnight. It's simply not the case. And that, I think, goes along with it's only for drop shippers. A lot of it is just misinformation from internet marketing culture and videos. Okay, you got to stack the bricks in your business. I'm sorry, there's no platform that'll make you rich overnight. Even Kickstarter. You just have a bunch of orders to fulfill. Okay, lastly, number 4, it's expensive. This baffles me. Expensive compared to what? Expensive compared to the licensing costs and hosting and all that nonsense with Magento? Hardly. But that's not what people compare it to. They compare it to WordPress, WooCommerce, open source, free systems like that. So at that point, if Shopify costs so much as $1, I think people are going to accuse it of being expensive. But as a business cost, as a way to reliably run your online store, to be a hub for online retail, and these other online sales channels, no, it's not expensive at all, right? So it starts at $29 a month for the online store. Many of my clients are on the $79 a month plan. A whole bunch are on the $2.99 a month plan, and some are on Shopify Plus, which is even more. But all right, let's take that $79 a month plan that most Shopify businesses are on. And we know that the other criticism then is, well, it's not $79 a month, Kurt. You have to install apps. Shopify needs apps. Yeah, your phone has apps, and it's awesome, isn't it? Having that marketplace out there is fabulous, fantastic, and great. There is a partner, a service, an app for virtually every pain, problem, feature, weird wish list item that you want for your Shopify store. So we know, but they charge money. And people go, that means it's expensive, and you have to add all these things. The average Shopify store has 6 apps installed, and the number of apps go up over time. So they'll start with a few, and some are free, but we'll say they got 6 apps, and the average cost of these apps is $15, and we know their store is $79 a month for the not basic plan. Multiply that by 12 months, that's $2,000, right? $2,028, it's $2,000. That's not a lot of money. If you cannot afford to spend $2,000 a year on your business, don't do it. It is not for you. You can't handle it, all right? You need to be able to spend a little bit of money to have security, stability, reliability in your business. But no one who owns a business would think of a $2,000 a year expense for this primary revenue driver as expensive. All right, there. I am stepping off my soapbox. That was crazy. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Oh, I didn't have to say that. I know you will. And for the last time, and I will just hide or mute these comments if you post them, this is in fact my actual car. I don't know why you yahoos think that I couldn't possibly own this car. It's bizarre. Again, I'm going to go ahead and blame the internet marketers. So, all right. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to be back on the Sunday drive. Let me know. Message me, email me, send carrier pigeon. However you have to do it, let me know what your questions are so I can answer them in the next video. Good day.